Today, we celebrate Rosa Parks, the mother of the modern civil rights movement. We lost this brave hero in 2005, and it was then that Ohio Congresswoman Joyce Beatty began the journey to champion Rosa Parks Day.
I felt that I was not being treated right. The time had just come when I had been pushed as far as I could stand to be pushed, I suppose.
Rosa Parks had had enough. Thus was born a legacy who led in the fight to win the equality and respect so much deserved and overdue for the Black community. The power of one. From agony to action. The time is now.
Rosa Parks was the embodiment of the power of one. Her life and actions on that historic day was a touchstone moment for me, as well as many American people across the globe. By sitting down, Rosa Parks stood up for what was right and just. And in the process, she forever changed the world. So as we gather on the 16th Statewide Tribute, 65 years after she refused to give up her seat on that segregated Montgomery, Alabama bus, let's recommit ourselves to following in the footsteps of Rosa Parks and the power of one. Because it is our collective responsibility to move from agony to action. The time is now.
We know that this fight for equality is not over. For women of color, our fight continues. I'm proud to say that Rosa Parks spent most of her adult years in my congressional district, which includes Detroit, Michigan. Because of this strong woman, that I found the nerve to run for Congress, and I still continue to fight against injustice in America. Our work is not done, but together we can, and we must carry out Rosa Parks' legacy to make it right in America.
Here at CODA, we have been inspired to see our customers, our partners, and our community following the example of Rosa Parks by agitating for positive change. Our nation has wrestled with the concept of freedom this year. Freedom from systemic racism, freedom to vote, freedom to earn a living wage, and reasonable expectations to have barriers removed so all people have the same opportunity to pursue prosperity.
Ms. Parks is often remembered by her defiance on board a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. Less celebrated, though no less important, is her lifetime of work advancing racial justice. While she helped to spark real change in 1955, she knew that one act, one boycott, one court victory would never be enough to create justice and equality for all.
We challenged you on social media to tell us what the power of one means to you. Here's what you had to say.
My passion for dismantling the oppression of immigrants, ending gun violence, and systemic racism led me to the field of emergency medicine, where I will continue to fight against healthcare disparities as a physician.
I've taken on the job of educating our community on health disparities to bridge the gap and to keep it alive by any means necessary. I'm Black and I'm proud.
My late husband, MJ, had the willingness and ability to talk to nearly anyone and find a common goal with them, and more importantly, help them to see a way to do something to achieve that goal.
The power of one is that one person possesses the ability to be a positive inspiration of the world around them.
The time is now. Let's go from agony to action and make a difference.
We still have much more to do, and it is our desire to continue to work with young people and give them motivation and encouragement and training to reach their highest potential.
The time is always now for each of us to commit to achieving true freedom for everyone.
The time is now for committing ourselves to creating lasting change. The time is now for making the vision Rosa Parks fought for a reality.
The time is now to meet the moment and harness our individual and collective power, to unite our nation and keep building to attain a fair and just country for all Americans. I'm Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, and I approve this message.